Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy T, and I got Mark behind the camera.
Hey there.
And we're bringing to you another episode of The Road to 100K! You know, where I'm trying to build that 100K collection with no doubles and no fillers. It's been a while since we kind of really got to this video, so I'm just going to start off by saying all of the values that you hear of this are actually eBay sold prices. So don't come at me, man. People actually bought it for these prices. Also, the values derived from the collection, they're derived on Comic Realm. So that's, if you're wondering kind of the total at the end or where I'm getting that, that's exactly where I'm getting it. I know it's not completely accurate and stuff like that, but hey, it's just the best benchmark, the best way that we can track it easily. So we're going to do that. And a couple videos ago, we kind of got one comment where one guy was like talking about how all this was like a waste of time because it's not silver or whatever. I'm not even going to mention his name, but I'm just going to say honestly, I really don't care. This is my collection. I'm going to let everybody know as a caveat right now, this isn't an investment collection that I'm telling you to go buy. This is literally the books that I'm putting in my collection, the stuff that I like. I don't even care if it's worth nothing. Sometimes it'll only have nostalgic value. That's just how it's going to go. So, yeah, man. So now that I got that out of the way, we're just going to get right to the book. So let's get to it. So, the first thing I picked up, I'm coming back fresh and new. I got a new hardcover. The hardcover I picked up was Action Comics, 80 Years of Superman. I picked this up. I know it was kind of overpriced. I don't even know if the book is good, but I'm just hoping. Back in the day, I kind of grabbed this old Wizard magazine on one of the Superman anniversaries, and it actually taught me a lot about Superman because I was young at the time and I didn't really know that he jumped before flew and like how big his powers had grown. So I don't know. I'm hoping that there's something like that in this, you know, over the 80 years, kind of how he's evolved and everything like that, because I really liked reading that as a kid. I haven't cracked it, so I don't know if it's in there yet, but yeah, that's the hardcover I picked up.
That's a big book.
Yeah, it is. It's like...
It's nice and thick.
Yeah, it's got lots of covers on it. It's neat.
I think, doesn't it have all the variants in there too? So you
so you get, yeah, exactly. So you do get the covers. So I hope it has the touring variant since I missed out on that. The first book I picked up is going for about $12, and I have no clue why. Well, I do, and that is The Amazing Spider-Man $7.98. This is the first full appearance of the Red Goblin. The only reason why I say I don't know why it's going for $12 is because every store I go in, they still have like 100 of these, so it must be people out in small towns picking this up off eBay, because I just don't understand why it would ever be 12.
It's a beautiful cover though.
Oh, the Ross covers are worth collecting alone, and with that first, it's a great book. I'm just meaning it's so available.
Yeah.
It feels like, but still, an awesome pickup.
Plus, Marvel made the retailers go back and order more, so.
Oh yeah, exactly. The next book I picked up was Deathstroke. I know the cover says Deathstroke vs. Batman, but it's just Deathstroke 30. This is the Francesco Mattina variant. I basically picked this up, and one of the cool things in it is that it's got a Maury Povich moment where they come back with a DNA test and they find that Damian Wayans is actually Deathstroke's kid. So, I mean, that's kind of cool. Plus, this Mattina cover is awesome, man.
That is a beautiful Mattina
cover. Like, tell me that's not one of the better Mattina covers. I love how he's wiping the blood off his sword with Superman's cape.
And the one that follows is really nice, too. Like,
is it? Was it a Mattina?
Yep.
I don't even think I got that.
No, I believe it's a nice. I love that red cover that they've been doing. So
I love it too, man. It's awesome. Next book I picked up isn't really going for anything yet, but that is The Exiles #3. This is the first appearance of Peggy Carter as Captain America. So I don't know. I just decided to pick it up. It's not really going for anything yet.
I wonder if that is in the continuity, or is that like a sandbox?
Yeah, like I don't know.
Elseworld?
I know. I wish I would have read it, because I don't know. Like, is it canon? I guess is what we're trying to say. Like, is this part of the real story? Are we seeing this in the movies?
I doubt it, but I would love them to bring Peggy Carter back. I like what's her face.
Yeah, you did.
Why can't I think of her name now?
I was just looking it up earlier today, but...
if you know her name, put it in the comments.
Put it in the comments. If you know Peggy Carter's name, that actress from the Marvels, you know.
Holly Atwell.
Yeah, oh, okay.
And she's a beautiful in person, too. I met her a couple of years ago at one of the conventions.
Oh, see, you're lucky. I didn't get to meet her, but still, cool pickup. The next book I picked up is Action Comics 1000, and it's actually my favorite. It's the 1930s Steve Rude variant. Actually, this is my favorite out of the 1000 covers. I really love this era, even though I can't afford any of the books from it.
And that was my favorite of them all as well. It looked terrible in the preview.
Terrible in the preview. So I got to the store and I was like, wow, that's awesome, man. So yeah, definite cool pickup, and I love this. It reminds me of some of those really early actions and stuff like that. Awesome cover.
Yeah, much nicer in person than it ever gets captured in the picture.
The next book I picked up is, I don't know, for some reason going for like $2 to $3, and that is the free comic book day edition of The Amazing Spider-Man. I'm thinking maybe because you get a little preview of the new creative team on Amazing Spider-Man.
I think there's a first appearance in there too.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, yeah, I didn't even know that. I just picked it up because, as you know, I'm a big Spider-Man fan, so as soon as I saw the free comic book day one, I had to grab it. Hey, if you know who the first appearance is, leave that in the comments, because honestly, I didn't even know that. I just thought it was a new creative team, and so people wanted to check the sneak peek.
I saw somewhere somebody posted a pic. It's a new female character, I believe.
Oh, cool.
But I haven't read it.
The next book I picked up is going for $50, and the 9/8 of it are going for about $150, and that is The Amazing Spider-Man 797. This is the Fan Expo Gabrielle Delato. The Gabrielle Delato Fan Expo variant. I'm glad I just came from Fan Expo, so that's where I got a lot of these books, so I'm glad I actually picked this up from there, because it was way less than 50, so...
And it was allocated too, so they had only a certain amount available every day, so...
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Hey, I'm lucky I got lucky, because I only really went the one day this year, and they did have all the variants I wanted, so I picked that up. The next book I picked up really isn't going for anything, and that is Avengers No Surrender 687. This is the Jamal Campbell Venom 30th Anniversary variant. I really don't like theme variants anymore, like as far as like Venom Month or Deadpool Month. I don't really like them, but I just love this because this is actually an homage after Larson ASM 347. I actually think this is nicer than the original. I think the art's better. Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's older art style with older coloring. I know they might not be comparable, but this, even like the shading, it's just a way nicer version of that. So
more detail, a little more painted.
Yeah, for sure. So I had to pick that up for sure. The next book I picked up is just going for cover, but I did see one sale, one of the more recent sales for 10, and that is Batman number 46. This is the Carrie Andrews B variant. This is a really awesome cover. It's been really hard to find. I'm sure this is going up over time. Like, look at that, man. That's awesome. I know you love this cover too. We all do. It's just pretty sweet, and it's also part of that new DC Semi-Virgin line, which I really enjoy because, you know, it's almost a virgin. Why? Semi. Man, semi. No, but yeah, it's got that really nice virgin feel. I like what DC's doing with the variants, so definitely that this Batman is something that I picked up.
45 for Batman sort of came out of nowhere, and then this one just knocked it out of the park after.
And I look at that, the way the Catwoman is on that and stuff like that, it's awesome.
And the other cover A was beautiful as well, because I picked up one of those as well.
Yeah, no, that was awesome, man. The next book I picked up was Batwoman number 15. This is the Raphael Grandpa variant. I don't know why I liked it. It just looks so scratchy. Like, it just looks so different. And it's cool because it's got the semi-virginness to it. I don't know why I like it. It's just rustic. I don't know. It just really struck me when I saw it.
Interesting. I missed that one. I didn't see it.
Yeah. It was just something cool. I don't know. And like I said, it's not really going for anything. So I'm sure there's a couple more around. But yeah, no, I love this.
You just like Grandpas.
I love Grandpa. The next book I picked up was DC Nation number 0. This is the 1 to 250 Clayman variant. I picked this up off my buddy Murray. He got it off a half price sale and he gave it to me for cost. So it was actually the price that I was hoping to pay for the book. I really like it. I really like the Jokerized marriage scene. How you get like even Batman, Catwoman with their Joker faces, which is really cool, while being married, which is the whole reason why I actually really love this cover. So yeah, man, I thought that was really cool. I'm happy to pick that up.
You think they live happily ever after?
Can they?
I don't know.
I guess. Like, what are they just gonna... Is it gonna be like a Mary Jane thing where that's just his girl now? Like, for the rest...
Is Mephisto gonna pop out and make everybody forget? Oh, wait a minute. That's a different writer. But he's coming to DC now, so you never know.
Yeah, the next book I picked up was The Flash number 46. This is the Francesco Mattina variant. You know I love my Matinas, so, you know, I've always got all the ones, and these aren't really going for too much. I've seen a couple sales for like 8 to... Actually, this is one of the ones that is going for like 8 to 12. They generally aren't because, I mean, he's on so many covers right now.
But that book was super hard to find.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This was super hard to find. And I'm really happy to have... And I'm really happy to have all the Matinas. I don't even care if they're for cover price. Like I said, this isn't for investment. This is just for myself, so...
We were lucky. We managed to order them ahead of time.
Yeah, we did, and we got a few, so I'm happy to have this. Next book I picked up is going for roughly about $6, which isn't much, but still double cover, and that is Green Lanterns number 47. This is the Brandon Peterson variant. I really like what Brandon Peterson's been doing with these variants. The first ones that they were doing, they were kind of like almost a weird shiny painted, but lately he's kind of went to this more detailed, where it's got more of the blacks and stuff like that. Have you noticed that?
Yes, but I like the one that was previous to this.
Where they were reaching up into the sky? I like this one too. Oh,
I missed it. And I've been hunting for it, but this one's nice. But not as nice as the previous one.
It's not as nice as the previous one, but it's still a nice book, and I'm still happy to have it. Next book I picked up isn't really going for anything over cover either, and that is Justice League of America number 29. Like I said, they've been putting Francesco Mattina to work. This is another Mattina variant.
You think he does one of these a day?
He must. But the thing is that
detail in the
honestly, the detail, that is what. Like, this guy is doing enough covers to do interiors. Like, I would love to get him.
He's doing, like, more than, like, Scotty Young and those guys. And those, look how simple those covers were.
I know. And, like, he keeps cranking out good work. And then he even has his website exclusives and all kinds of stuff, man. Like, I don't know how he does it. But either way, man, he definitely is, like, able to put that work in. And I'm loving it because, like I said, I'm a fan. So, getting all these things for cover price, I can't complain.
And our LCS is a big fan of Martina, so he always orders heavy.
Yeah, he always orders heavy. The next book I picked up, again, isn't really going for much over cover, just a personal pick, and that is Lockjaw number 3. This is the David this isn't a variant or anything like that. This is just the regular cover by David Nakayama. It's an AF-15 homage where it looks like Spider-Ham is holding Lockjaw. It's really weird, but I just love AF-15. Wish I could have the book. I love the homages of it, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was really happy to find this. I don't know, it's cool to me.
It's a funny cover.
Yeah, it's funny. Next book I picked up is Red Sonja, Tarzan number 1. I basically picked this up for the Adam Hughes cover.
Peggy Bundy?
Peggy Bundy. Either way, man. It's nice Peggy. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, I really like the cover. I really like the book. I'm glad that, again, another Hughes cover for cover price. Couldn't really pass it up.
I wish I got it for cover. But I ended up paying the 1 in 50.
Yeah, exactly. I want the 1 in 50 when it comes to a Hughes. I wonder how this team up is doing in the book, man. They must be pretty, like...
It's Gail Simone writing it.
Exactly.
I haven't read it yet. I'll admit, I picked it up for the Hughes cover, and like I said, I splurged on the 1 in 50. But Gail Simone writing, and it's got to be pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. So happy with that. The next book I picked up, again, Suicide Squad number 40. This is another Francesco Mattina variant. I really like this. I don't know if you could really see this, but look at Harley's booty on that. It's ridiculous,
like Frank Cho
dude. It's Frank Cho plus Cho. It's too much. But either way, I still like the whole, like, Superman looks really dark and kind of with the red eyes and evil. You get, like, some pretty cool characters on that, plus that weird Harley. So I was happy to pick that up. Next book I picked up is going for 8 to 9 already, which is actually Suicide Squad number 41, which is the Francesco Mattina variant. This is a really cool one where you get the Deathstroke and the Batman.
This one I liked, and I liked the green laser on it too.
Yeah, the green lasers, how it's like almost like the targeting lasers on the two of them. I also like the fact that, again, the semi-virgin stuff is like awesome, man. Like, look at that. It's like almost a virgin cover. So just to get that for cover price with Mattina, I'm happy. Next book I picked up was another Fan Expo variant. It's going for about $45, so I'm happy I actually got it from the Expo. And that is the Venom 150. This is the Francesco Mattina Fan Expo variant of Venom 150. I really like what he's doing with Mary Jane and how she's getting kind of enveloped by Venom on there. I like how Mary Jane looks.
Venomized Mary Jane.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's been done to death, man.
It's been done to death, but still, not by Mattina, man. Not by Mattina. So I'm still happy to have it. I like even the realism of her shoe. I don't know, just girls who wear high heels when they're... I don't know, just the way it's hanging off. It's really cool on there. I don't know. I think it's a really cool, nice cover, so I was really happy to have that for sure. Next books I picked up are just some random pickups that I've been doing lately. When last time I was going through a few stores and stuff like that, and at the expo, I was trying to just collect up a bunch of like little Spider-Man keys just for fun. He's my favorite character, so I really wanted to fill that in. The first book I picked up is The Amazing Spider-Man number 272. This is the first appearance of a character named Slide. Again, it's just a small book. It really didn't cost me much, but one of the keys that I'm trying to compile. I want to get all the Amazing Spider-Man keys and then all the ratio variants over the high sixes.
You never know, like these characters that pop up, like Normie Osborn. Like,
yeah, exactly. Who would have ever thunk on the 263 or anything like that? So I'm definitely happy to just collect all those up. Spider-Man's the type of character where you'll definitely see random villains pop up. Who knows, right? He's got a good gallery. So yeah, that's a pickup.
Who's got a better rogues gallery, Batman or Spider-Man?
I think because Batman is darker subject matter, in my opinion, I think his rogues gallery is a little bit more interesting because the characters are a little more like murderous and crazy.
I'm not a big fan of Spider-Man, but I prefer his rogues gallery.
Oh, really? That's like funny because I'm the...
Mysterio has always been one of my favorites. You got Green Goblin, you got Kraven, another favorite.
Oh yeah, I guess you have some definite classics, some definite. So, that is a tough one. I guess we should put some more thought into that. What rogue gallery do you guys prefer? Let us know some of your favorite Spider-Man or Batman villains. We can maybe have like some sort of face-off or see who thinks what's the better. The next book I picked up is The Amazing Spider-Man number 406. This is the first appearance of Lady Octopus.
Lady Octopus.
Lady Octopus, man. You see, that's a character I can actually see them try to capitalize on. With all the gender bending going on nowadays, man. Come on.
What issue is that?
Issue number 406.
Wow.
Hey, man. I'm collecting up the Spidey keys. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. No. But, and also I was really happy because I got this book for really cheap. And then when I got home, there's supposed to be an Overpower trading card in it. And it was still in there, all packaged and in the middle still. So I was definitely happy about that. Definitely a good pickup.
Lady Octopus.
The next book I picked up in my quest for small Amazing Spider-Man keys is The Amazing Spider-Man number 550. This is the first Lily Hollister as a character named Menace. You can kind of see into her little bit of her silhouette there. Yeah, just to pick up some small keys, grab that. I also picked up Amazing Spider-Man number 559. This is the first appearance of a character named Screwball and a first appearance of a character named Paper Doll. Again, these are just really cheap books that I found in bins while I just was kind of traveling around. We were promoting our pop-up show that will be coming in June. And as we were going to all the stores, I was just digging in the bins. So that was one of the things that, June 2nd, by the way. I don't know, just bad plug there. But yeah, so yeah, I picked up that. I also picked up The Amazing Spider-Man number 649. This is the first appearance of Phil Urich as the Hobgoblin. I don't know if you remember kind of down near there, he had that big Hobgoblin story with some really cool Hobgoblin covers that went along with it, in my opinion. So, decent little small key.
I didn't know there was another. How many Hobgoblins were there?
I don't know. I think he was like the fourth. Like, there's quite a few. The next book I picked up is something a little bit older, and that is Tales of Suspense, Captain America and Iron Man number 98. This is just I really just loved the cover. I really loved, this is the first Cap and Panther meeting, as well as this is a nice Kirby cover.
Classic cover.
And a classic battle cover. Kirby only did the pencils on this, but still, you still get that really nice Kirby feel. I've heard a lot of those cool stories from Mark, so I flipped it open. No Kirby on the inside. I had to. I have to now. Like, what if I get lucky?
That was a nice shape for
yeah, for the price that I got it for, I was really happy with it. It's a really nice book. Gonna go great with the rest of my silvers. Got to keep getting those in.
Yeah, I have yet to find a Kirby signature in a book, so.
And last but not least was the Saga of the Swamp Thing number 1 that I picked up. This was the newer series. The only really key thing about this was the origin of the Swamp Thing retold. It was just on the travels. I just picked it up for really cheap. Yeah, man, that's pretty much going to do it. I just, like I said, just trying to collect up some of those smaller keys. So I'm definitely happy to have that. And that's the haul, man. I hope you enjoyed the comeback haul. Well, guys, that's going to do it for another episode of The Road to 100K. I really hope that you liked the video. You know what I mean? Me and Mark just holding it down, doing our usual thing. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all that good stuff. Make sure you check out www.saddlecitycomics.com. We always have a lot of great books on there. Not these books, because these are my books, but we do eventually have books on there.
As well, our social media links are in the description below. Make sure and check us out on Facebook. We put all the updates for books we get, and any little things we find cool we throw on there.
Yeah, make sure you check all the links. We got an Instagram, we got Facebook going on, we got all that stuff. Always new content coming. So, yeah, man, that was a great video. It was nice talking to you guys. I'm sorry it's been so long. Oh, yeah, that's right. The total for the collection, the new grand total, it's been a while, is $11,560. So we're definitely getting up there. We're well past the 10 grand mark. We're growing. I'm happy, man. I'm happy with the collection. I kind of pared it down a little bit. You know what I mean? As you could see by the pics, I kind of focused a little more. So yeah, man, I'm happy with it. I will definitely see you guys next time.
Talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon. See you later, guys.